everyone. Today I am going to explain my C# ZooPark program, which is divided into 4 parts. Each part demonstrates important OOPS concepts like classes, inheritance, polymorphism, and method overloading. Let's go step by step. So, in part 1 is basic classes and objects. I created a simple class called animal, as you can see. Then in class, it contains attributes like animal name, diet type, habitat, weight, age, and their color. These represent the properties or the state of an animal. Then I added a constructor to initialize these values whenever an object is created. I also created some basic methods like sleep, eat, or make noise. Additionally, I added specific methods like tiger noise and the parrot noise to represent different animal sounds. And in the main class, I created 2 objects, a tiger and a parrot. Then I displayed their details and called their respective methods. So overall, part 1 demonstrates the basic class creation object without any inheritance. Then in part 2, I introduced the inheritance. I created a base class called animal with common properties and methods like sleep, eat, and make noise. Then I created 3 derivative classes, tiger, eagle, and wolf. Each class inherited from animal using a colon symbol. Each subclass has its own unique attributes and methods. As let's food tiger class. Okay, so tiger has a species type, stripe count, and the tiger sound method. Then in eagle, it has wingspan, fly method, and in wolf, it has a packet leader and a wall method. Then in the main class, I created the object of each class and called both inherited and a specific method. This part demonstrates code reuse using inheritance and specialization of classes. Then in part 3, multi-level inheritance and polymorphism. In part 3, I expanded the concept further by using multi-level inheritance and method overriding. I started with the base class animal, then I created feline class that inherits the animal, then lion class which inherits feline. So here lion override the make noise method to produce a roar. Okay, so next, similarly, I created a bird class, as you can see, and the penguin class, which inherits the birds. So, penguin overrides the fly method because penguins can't fly. This demonstrates polymorphism where the same method behaves differently depending on the object. Then in the main, I created objects of a feline, lion, bird, and penguin and tested their behavior. So this shows multi-level inheritance method overriding real-world behavior. So in part 4, method overloading. I demonstrates method overloading. I created a class called overloading with 2 methods called show details. One take the only username, the other take both age and name. Both methods have the same name but different parameters. In the main method, I took input from the user and called both methods. This shows compile time polymorphism where the method to execute is decided based on their parameters. So the conclusion is part 1 shows the basic class and objects. The second part introduces the inheritance. The third part demonstrates the polymorphism multi-level inheritance. And the fourth part explains method overloading. And together these parts cover the core concepts of OOPS in C#. Thank you very much.